Hi guys, this is Loukisha from Loukisha Story, and today you get in for a real treat because you get the whole crew. Woo! So let's do short introductions, and we'll start over there.
Hey guys, it's me, Alea. I almost forgot my name.
And
So
that's Mr. Sekou. And this furry man right here is known as Ryan. And you know me as Loukisha. And so what we wanted to do was to start the new year off and just kind of connect with you guys and just share some of the things that have gone on for 2018 and some of the things we're hoping for and wanting to work towards for 2019. And let's see. You probably see that we look different, hopefully better than we did last year. Definitely the kids have grown and they have changed and their faces have changed off quite a bit. Sekou is the big 11.
I keep forgetting that.
Yes. And so he did that in November. Also in November, we had the really awesome, amazing visit from Pop Pop and Gigi. And as a really cool gift, they took us to Disneyland. And they were able to celebrate the guy's birthday. And also it was Veterans Day. So we were able to celebrate my dad and just his service that he gave to the country. And highlight was Alea got to meet her ultimate favorite couple ever,
Jack and Sally.
Oh,
it was so cool. Oh my god. I still don't understand they're not alive. Yeah. How are they talking? It's not scientifically possible.
And she was fangirling. I mean, I thought she was just gonna scream and pass out, and she actually kept it together. She was able to have conversations with people.
It was so cool.
Yes, it was. They were really, really hilarious. They were very generous and gave us actually a lot more time than you normally would have with characters, and so that was really cool.
You also got to see Boba Fett.
Oh
yeah,
that was so cool.
Star Wars stuff, obviously, it's the best.
Yes, because as you know, you may not know, they are Star Wars fanatics.
Oh, yep, right there. Says
oh
Star
yeah,
Wars.
It's bad.
Darth Vader mask is over there too.
Jackets, masks, lightsaber fights happen in this house.
It's a tie mostly now. Used to be where
I win.
I win.
There's yelling, screaming, crying, and that's just Ryan sometimes because the children are brutal. And our room is like the no fight zone. It's like the total peace zone.
That's why I call sanctuary room. And you're like,
yes,
sanctuary.
They do that. When someone's getting a little too much, they literally do run in here yelling, sanctuary, sanctuary.
It's zone.
Yes, and I strictly enforce that. Yes,
I love that rule.
I do too. I have great, intense Jedi powers that I am able to get all of them to be quiet and behave. And if not, then I use the Force. And then all is happy and well again. Let's see. What else did we do for 2018?
Well, the kids both got some bikes from a wonderful family. That's been a big, big blessing to us, and we love them.
Yay.
So thank you guys so much. They love their bikes.
Yes.
I crashed spectacularly.
He did.
Yeah.
He had
I literally got flung in the air and hit the fence. That was so awesome. I saw everything in slow motion upside down. Unfortunately, my back getting hurt, that wasn't the fun part.
No.
But everything else was.
Yes. So we iced him up. We rubbed some, good homeopathic stuff on his back, and he's as good as new. And
mostly. The fence is okay, too.
The fence is fine, too.
I'm surprised that
survived.
Is still here.
Yes, it survived. And the bike did, too. So definitely good. He's learned to tuck and roll. All those years of capoeira, they worked out, and they...
I just jump off. I did where I somehow did a weird backflip, but I ended up tumbling on the floor. Luckily, I shielded my head just in time.
Yes.
That was actually kind of fun.
His wipeouts are spectacular, ladies and gentlemen. And if we get a chance to, maybe we'll actually catch one on film and share it with you all.
Oh, dear.
That doesn't mean that we're horrible parents and we delight in the injury of our children or anything like that.
I laugh with them.
But
most of the time. It's like you would just say, send this to Phil.
Yes. He wants to go viral with a spectacular wipeout for some reason. I don't know why. Let's see. Anything
I want
else
to.
that was kind of cool for you guys for 2018?
This guy's growing a handlebar mustache.
Oh no.
Very slightly, yes, we do see it there. You probably see just a little bit of it.
We're not
right
letting him grow it
there.
down to here, though. Staying at this length.
So no ZZ Top beards, or something drastic and horrible could happen while he's sleeping. I won't be responsible if the clippers accidentally just went across like that while he's sleeping.
Yeah, you just cut it like this. There's just like a piece right here.
Yes, we'll just make sure it's just in a nice point. And the handlebar mustache can't go too far outside the width of his face. If it goes out that far, again, we'll just do a little sip and even it out. So he's been so cool about that. He's very proud of his
Very tiny
facial hair here in his beard.
Gives me appearance of wisdom.
Yeah.
You
I
already
mean, I
have
don't-
wisdom.
I don't know if I'm very wise, but
and
makes me look wise.
the white does also, because we go out places and people think he's works at a certain place where we go, or they ask if he's a professor or if he's a doctor or if he's a lawyer. And so obviously this is working for him, and because people give him really all these interesting titles for jobs. And he's neither of those things, but he is still a super nerd. Our daughter calls herself a geek, which that is the difference.
A nerd.
I don't know.
A nerd that fashion says is what she used to say. Now she says nothing.
She said used to say that it's a geek. That means you're a girl
Or
nerd
you're a nerd with fashion sense.
with a nerd with fashion sense.
According to Seikyu, it varies from day to day if I have good fashion sense or...
Yes, it does. I just like to wear whatever's clean, to be honest.
The other thing is Alea has been doing a lot of drawing, and so we're super, super proud of her. She's been making some amazing progress, and she recently posted some things of her drawings for 2018, and so I will put it up on the wall.
I like best drawing from each month, except for it starts off in April because in March and in February and January I didn't do anything because I couldn't find any pencils, so there was no art then. Like, forget it, no art.
Yes, and we're really proud of her. She's really grown in that, and she's actually her confidence has also grown, where she's willing to share it and post it with others, and so we're so proud of her. And so I'll make sure to put that up as a post on Loukisha Story. Let's see, Mr. Seku over here has been really loving science. I say math, but it's not math. It is
Quantum physics.
Yes. And gosh, I'm trying to get him to work on like what do you call it? Beam me up, Scotty.
Teleportation.
Yeah.
Teleportation. You can say beaming technology. You
Yes.
can say beam transportation.
We won't actually say beam me up Scotty if he does it because that's just...
Oh no, that's
it's
just
not
horrible.
cool.
Jeez.
I also like your idea about planetary defense.
Oh yeah, I actually bring Stargate to life because they actually defend the planet, unlike some other things I know.
Well, what about the planetary defense of asteroids?
Asteroids? Oh yes, I was thinking of creating a satellite with a giant Tesla coil on it. And I'm either thinking of making a plasma or electricity. That way, the whole thing's also made out of graphene and carbon fiber, which is not metal, but it's a very strong material. That way, your own satellite doesn't destroy the satellite itself. That would be really bad. Then you would lose your space station, which costs a lot of money. And also, the utensils will be either plastic or some type of other material. That way, you don't just get electrocuted because you're holding a metal fork. And so, yeah, I thought of most of the safety parameters.
So as you can see,
We nerd out all the time.
he
Except
nerds
for the
out all the
movie.
time, and we're so proud of him, though. I mean, it's just amazing. The conversations at Spores, they're not typical ones for an 11-year-old. I mean, he just comes in with all kinds of ideas, and
He
so
researches stuff, and then I get to learn stuff about science, too,
Like
from
the
him.
Yes.
the corona. When you want to know where solar winds come from, it's the corona of our sun. Basically, top of our sun, where it creates solar winds. Solar winds are not like your typical wind. They're basically radioactive particles
Very good.
coming down. They actually can affect our satellites' sensors or radar, depends on whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
But they can actually affect them in a way where they can shut down, or they can just start glitching out with the whole thing. Just all these things, error.
I've been studying the sun a lot lately.
As you can see, I think that Sekou is going to do and create something amazing and wonderful
I hope so.
in the future.
Not AI though. That's
and
just gonna kill us all.
Oh,
So
God.
that's what he's working on. So we're teaching him to use it for good and not for evil.
I
So
saw these two posts, and one said that exact replica of the Titanic will set sail in 2022, and one that says that scientists within 5 years better recreate dinosaurs. And I was like, there's like several movies on why this is just a bad idea. Like, what
Let's
are you
see.
doing?
Velociraptors eating people.
yes,
A Tyrannosaurus Rex drinking out of someone's pool and ate their dog.
yes. And so as you can see,
just
our
sad.
conversations are never boring.
My last spot.
And sometimes they can hurt your head. I don't know. Maybe I might have to even put captions down at the bottom to like translate what he said. I don't know. But if you have questions or you have comments about anything that he said, please leave them for us. You guys, we would love to hear from you. We love the fact that you watch the videos and we can see that, but we don't know how you guys feel about them or what you think or any of those things. So as long as they're nice comments, because if they're nice, we get rid of them. But if they're good ones, we'd love to hear those ideas, questions. I don't know. Maybe you want to add to it. Maybe there's a nice, calm, gentle
about the
debate about it. Maybe you have a different ideas. That was also welcome too, as long as they are nice though. If they're not nice, you get put in timeout. Let's see.
Ma'am.
Not you, them. Boy. I've been doing really well as far as with my HAE. I have been 2 years, no ER, no ICU, and no rescue meds. So my biweekly infusions are working amazingly. It's been such a drastic change for our family, but in a positive direction. And so we're ecstatic about that and so very, very grateful. Gosh, Ryan is trying to do some things for his business. We've had some ups and some downs and with it, and some things are just staying. I don't know what that means, but it's just kind of staying there. And we're looking for a more upward trajectory. And so he's going to be working on some stuff. Maybe we'll do a video, we'll share, so you can kind of talk about what he does. That way, So if little, plug, you want to have a website built, you want to have a design, call him. I won't put the phone number, but leave it in the little description thing below, and I will hook you up and connect you. Maybe I'll put a link in the description thing so you can contact him. So if that's something you want to do, you have questions, you want to do something, hit him up, talk to him. We'd love it. That would be so nice. Gosh, I can't think of a whole lot more.
Well, this year you've been healthier, and I've been the one not as healthy.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that this year coming up, I'll be more healthy.
Yes.
Having some issues.
So we're going to try to get him to move his tuchus a little bit more and get that walking on.
Well,
and
Drop down, give me 20.
Yes, and being able to eat healthy, he does pretty good, actually, I have to say. But I think there's
a few things in my body that are rebelling.
Yes.
It smelled like turmeric for a while now.
So we're going to
Gotta do what it takes.
So we're going to be doing those kind of things, and we're just going to see how that works. So, and just wanting to be more healthy for himself and for the kids as well, making sure they're staying healthy. They have amazing, amazing bodies and immune systems.
Some big growth spurts.
Really big ones.
I feel like I'm shrinking.
I want to sleep.
Yes. And so they've gotten much, much taller. And as you can see, all their little faces are changing. And, as we said, Sekou's 11 and Alea's actually going to be 14 this month, y'all.
14.
Wow. 20 or 19
And you're already
days?
11. That's
no,
amazing.
I mean, it's like it is the first now when you're
so it's
17.
17 days.
So she's going to be
You're almost
14,
14.
y'all.
Yay.
Oh my gosh. What do we do?
You young lady.
She's been doing really well. Every now and then the moments of teen monster is significantly small, but every now and then we still have those moments. And
yes, we've all been there.
And
now we get to
that
see our
one
children.
too. Yes.
Enter that.
And so we tell them to stand down and to power down beast mode. And so far, that's been going pretty well. And every now and then, we all
She
have a
said,
little
"Dad,
time out.
I won't be like those other teenagers I see that
I
act
don't
all
know.
attitude-y and stuff." And so I have to remind her. When I see that a little bit, I'm like, "Hey, you told me. You promised me. You won't be like a normal teenager."
She isn't.
So-
No, teenager.
You're good, though.
Ow!
Hi, be gentle and loving.
Hey.
Again.
Apologies.
My poor head.
So as you can see, whether we're on
But
camera or not,
she's a good daughter.
she is. She
She's
really
a sweet
And a
Sweetheart.
good sibling. I can never ask for
Yes.
someone better.
Oh, I feel the love.
Yeah,
Okay, my
this
back
family's
is
amazing.
hating the love.
And I can't think of a whole lot more. We're going to be trying to do more videos.
Family videos.
More family videos. Alea's got some really cool ideas, so keep a lookout for those.
You can do a video about how we met.
Yes. People have asked for that, so that's something that we'll do. We'll be celebrating 23. That's right. 3 years. Oop, 3. Oh my gosh, that was a 0. Sorry, y'all. It's like a 2 and a 3.
That was
23 years of marriage soon.
And so we will share our great, knowledge of what it takes to be married to a person for that long and still love them and like them.
Oh my gosh.
So that would
Good
be
marriage,
fun.
guys.
We will also be doing Sekou wants to do more videos with me. Not sure what those are going to be, so hold on to your hair and stay tuned. We have talked about a cooking video. We've had some people ask for that.
That'd be a lot of
I'm
fun.
not sure how we're going to do this.
I don't know either. It could go really, really well, or
Sekou
really
can be the cameraman director.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't
I got
know.
an even better idea.
So
I'll be
if-
the cameraman, director, flyboy.
and food taster, right?
Yes.
What does
So
that mean?
if you guys have ideas of foods that you would like to see us do, or you put them down a thing, make them gentle, be kind to us, please. No souffles, no, other weird.
Let's just say the whole house would explode if you asked me to make a souffle.
Oh gosh.
Flambe. Let's do that.
No,
You've already done that.
He's
That
already
was
done that,
bad.
and we
You're
thought our
good at
lives flashed before our eyes. Literally
No damage.
Like
flashed.
chocolate chip
Excellent
cookies
taste.
or easy bread or something like that.
It was creepy, but and scary. We really,
Those bananas.
oh my gosh, they tasted
Yeah,
amazing.
see?
But oh my gosh, it was frightening. So we're still here though. He kept his eyebrows, y'all. Nothing got singed. So
I'll tell you about that later.
And that's kind of been, I think, it. We've basically have seen some amazing, beautiful, wonderful things. We've seen some things. And gosh, y'all, sometimes some things in 2018 are downright grimy. But we're still here and we are still just growing and learning
Sir, we made
and
Thank you. Why don't you get the
loving
drinks?
our
We're going to toast
time.
to the 2019.
As our family. And so we just wanted to say thank you for all of your guys' prayers and
help.
your help and your
Support.
encouraging words.
Definitely lots of encouraging words from
Oh my
some-
goodness.
from some loving people.
Give me my special kit.
Yes.
Page.
And so that's meant a lot to us and we can't
Thank you for the
enough.
prayers. We live on prayers. We can feel the love.
Absolutely. And we will continue to keep you guys in our prayers as well.
Mhm.
And so we just wanted to start off this new year connected and together. As an Ohana, we wanted to say Happy New Year. May it be a prosperous
New Year.
and wonderful
Mazel tov.
one. May it be filled with all those wonderful things and less sorrow and pain.
Mhm.
And so we say Happy New Year and L'chaim.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. I don't know what this tastes like, so we're gonna find out.
Good stuff. I don't know
Yum.
what he got.
It's a spiced orange Italian soda.
Well, there you go. The love from
Cardamom and something else.
Yeah.
It's really good.
365, y'all. Now, they're not sponsoring this, but I'll just have to say they have some really good, yummy stuff, and it's not super expensive. It's not your whole paycheck, but it's really good. So check it out. And on that note, I just wanted to say, please continue to keep subscribing, following, adding us, whatever else, the Twitter. I'm on Instagram, y'all. She got me on there. Don't know how, but
we
I'm
posted
there.
a live New Year stuff over there.
Woo! So
It's
come
pretty
check us
fun.
out on Instagram. I'm still on Google Plus. I don't know for how long. I
I think
keep
that's
hearing
going away soon.
And Facebook.
rumors. They're taking it away. I don't know. I still have
They
Loukisha
said
story on
only could be
Facebook.
for big business.
So
Yeah.
we'll see. They say a lot of things, but sometimes it doesn't happen. And in just wanting to say thank you. And from our family to yours, remember, everybody has a story to tell. So don't be afraid to tell yours.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much, you guys. And we'll see you
Mazel
next
tov.
time.
Mhm.
Toodles.
Bye.